Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Moon is in Cancer right now. Whew. Energy is quite intense. Sun is in Pisces, so it's Pisces season, intense. Neptune, illusions, fantasies. Pisces rules karma. A lot of you guys are going through these like weird little karmic tests. I don't know why, but I want to see what the past life oracle says. Let's get into it. You know, everything from our past is connected. A lot of people have issues and trauma and things of this lifetime that affect them and comes from past lives, right? So there will be an extended to this particular reading here on YouTube. And to purchase the extended, click on that upside down triangle. It's going to take you to the description page. And the description page there is going to have the link. Look at me looking like alfalfa. It was windy outside. I was just watering my plants. You are so beautiful to me. Imprisonment or slavery, trapped. Someone here is afraid. There is this sense of being scared. The anxiety is through the roof. It's an illusion here for some of you. Again, we're in Pisces season, Neptune. It's an illusion. Some of you are afraid of being trapped. Feel like you can't breathe, claustrophobic. This can affect you in relationships. Fear of commitment. Fear of being stuck, trapped. Wars and battles. Warrior energy coming up here. Feeling like you can't rest. What's funny is that a lot of you guys, it's not funny, but ironic is the word. It's ironic because a lot of you are empathic, right? And feel energy. And right now with the state of the world, of what's happening with Ukraine and Russia, and it's this mimicking of what we've been feeling above, spiritual war being reflected here on in the 3D realm. And it's this feeling of that being triggered within us. A lot of you guys have been through wars and battles in past lives. A lot of you have lost loved ones from past lives. They went to war and never came back home. So it's a triggering of that. Anxiety right now, it's to the most extreme level. One more. So this extended, you can find, again, like I said, in the description box. But if you're going to go straight to my website, Saltwater Heals Tarot, it's going to be in the special love/oracle readings, okay, for extendeds if you want to rent it. Monk or nun, Asia, and Celtic. Gorgeous Celtic cross. I mean, this is March. We have St. Patrick's Day coming up, luck of the Irish. So a lot of lucky energy coming up, but it's connection to that energy of Celtic, of cross my heart, I promise I'll be back. There's a fear of losing someone, fear of also losing a battle. You also have Asia, so there's a lot of Asia past lives coming up for some of you. Connection to possibly even Buddhism. I have Buddhas everywhere in my home. I'm half Japanese, but I have a lot of Buddhas in my home. Sense of connecting back to spirituality. And here you have monk or nun. Everything relates back to spirituality. There's a sense of a vow. Someone here also in a past life was connected to possibly having a vow to God, a vow to religion. And so you couldn't get married. Some of you in past lives, that's the thing why some of you may feel trapped. Like, hey, listen, if I was a monk or a nun, I'm married to God, right? Basically, it's like I can't be with you. Real heavy, intense energy with that right there. Heavy and intense. Let's get into the cards. There's a vow. Squirrel. This is exactly the energy everyone's feeling. Energetic. It's like secretive, paranoia. Squirrel is about also miscommunication. There's a lot of miscommunication here. Not saying what it really is, but the miscommunication comes with Neptune energy being in Pisces season. A lot of assuming, a lot of assumptions. A lot of things being taken the wrong way. The child, new beginnings. Something is brand new. The clouds. See, there it is again. The clouds is miscommunication. Misunderstandings. There was something about something wasn't, there's a, even I can't communicate it properly. There has been, for some of you, a very big misunderstanding. There was also something here where there was a misunderstanding because someone didn't come forward and speak up. They didn't speak their mind. They did not communicate. They got all anxious anytime they needed to communicate. The birds. The birds is nervous. It's flighty. It's that flight and fright kind of a vibe. It's like, I'm feeling like scared. It's very, it also talks about communication. Discussing. Someone here, there was something wasn't discussed. Therefore, there was this error, there's this, like, the air of it, this aura of it, this idea of something that's wrong. Thank you. The Hanged Man. Hanged Man is everything we talked about, spirituality. It's illusion, psychic ability, fantasy. See how that plays right into the Pisces energy. Some of you have been firefly, chemistry, soul spark, magic, attraction. I was telling everybody that I recently started watching for the first time Scandal. It's on Hulu. I've never seen it. I've heard of it, never really seen it. Finally started watching it. I'm only on season 3, so don't ruin it for me. And the way that these two star-crossed lovers between Mr. President, you know, the Fitz-fucking-Gerald, and Olivia, it's this like chemistry between the two of them, but they're really star-crossed, right? He's president, he's married. It's like this thing, but then like he just can't let her go. He just wants her so badly, even though he can't have her. And there's this thing about a lot of miscommunication. The thing here about the Firefly talks about this chemistry and soul spark. That could be what someone here has been denying. It could also be the thing here about, you also have spark on the bellows. See, there's a spark as well. Huge spark here, and that could be the misunderstanding, is that I thought there was none. It's funny because I feel like you may have a conversation with someone, or someone may like outright tell you, I thought you weren't interested. I thought you were unavailable. But it was an assumption. Someone assumed incorrectly, is what I am feeling very wholeheartedly. There was some kind of miscommunication. Could have been ego that got involved. Three, hold on. Now this is third party, screams it. You guys know I do not channel that shit. Third party, cheating, things of that sort. It's not my vibe. We've already learned those lessons in the past. Why is it this is coming up again? Because it's Pisces season. Karma. Karmic lesson. Did you learn your lesson? There could be a sense here for some of you that the Knight of Wands can be sex, right? Sexual. Some of you are involved in a connection, or the person you are interested in is involved in a connection where sex is ruling everything. It's clouding it. That's the misunderstanding. It's the clouds. It's blinding someone because of sex. This can also be sudden reunion for some of you as well. Sudden. The Five of Swords here, manipulation, self-sabotage, wanting to say something, but someone doesn't. There's also a bit of like holding communication back. So then the other person just assumes. Four of Cups. See, someone didn't partake in something. They did not accept an offer, and I don't think it's because they didn't want to. There's something else here, something to it. There's this sense of pride and ego, and that's, you know, that's what has to happen, right? For any really healthy connection, we do not accept crumbs in any way, shape, or form. If someone's not available, whether it's because they're in another relationship or whether it's because they themselves aren't emotionally available, it's a no-go, period. Chemistry again. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I'm telling you, I don't see things by accident. So for spirit to lead me to watch Scandal and see that magnetic attraction between these two people that can't have each other, and when they both decide, when he said, I'm going to sit here and run out the clock with you, because my wife said she's going to go on TV and she's going to blast me, and I don't care because I choose you. He literally sat there and said, I fucking choose you. And what ends up happening after that? Life. things come in and rip them apart again, even when he actively chooses her. Shit from the past starts coming up, but does it take away from the connection between the two of them? No. It's still there. And you know, if you've watched the show, again, I'm only on season 3, they have these conversations, right? And he's like, you've ruined me. I can't exist without you. And you know, the saying is that, you know, in general, it's a woman, the feminine is the masculine's weakness. The masculine is the feminine's strength. So you're going to find that a lot of masculines that are in this type of a connection, I'm not talking about third party or cheating or anything of the sort, period, the way they feel about a person, regardless of the details, it's I cannot live without you. And I'm trying to, and I cannot, and I'm dying here. And there could be a denial of what is causing this feeling of, oh my God, like I just don't feel right. I just don't feel good. I just don't feel like it's connecting. I feel like I have everything, but I feel still incomplete. There's this thing coming to the surface here. See, look at the picture itself. Do you see how she's pointing her finger into his hand? And what she's pointing, it's like light. That's the spark. The spark. The spark between them. And without her doing that, he doesn't feel it. So there's a connection here where somebody is someone else's light. You gotta be your own light, obviously common sense. But there's a connection here where a masculine feels different when he doesn't have a particular feminine in his life. It's obvious, and it's literally the entire show scandal. I'm telling you, I'm tripping the fuck out. You guys have heard me joke about how I want to be courted. You heard me for years say, give me bottles of jam, buy me jars of jam, court me, you know, whatever. And in the fucking show, he says to her, in another reality, in another lifetime, we're married with 4 kids and I'm mayor of Vermont. And she says, and I make jam. And he's like, and you make jam. And my jaw dropped. And there's that thing with them on the phone where when he calls her, he's like, hi. And it's like nothing. There's like hi, and it's the hi, and I've channeled that forever, just hi. There's no other words but hi. I'm just totally tripping the fuck out over it. I've never seen it too, like I told you guys. It's just, I'm tripping the fuck out watching it. There's a spark here. This is the time now for masculines to make their choice of what the fuck do they want. It's like the universe giving them one last chance to say, you gotta choose. And if you choose something different, then you have to completely let go. See, there's this bit of selfishness here that even in the movie, in the show Scandal, is a selfishness here. It's like, I can't have you for whatever the details are, but I also can't let you go. And she screams it to him all the time, let me go. Like she screams, let me go, let me go. I can't. It's make or break. The universe is saying, you can't have it both ways. You choose, you decide, you grow a set, you choose, you make choices, and you live with them. You make your bed, you lay in it. You choose to do this, get out of a relationship, close out a karmic cycle, or you choose to stop being afraid of commitment. And even if you're single, if you're a person saying, well, I don't really want to be in a relationship, and you're like, well, I do, and if you can't give me commitment, then I'm out. However the details work for you, it's the universe and everything around saying, this is it. What is your final answer? Because we're rolling into a new cycle. It's a leveling up. It's ascension for those that have done the work. If you've done the work and you're here, you're now about to go here. This motherfucker gotta go here, because you're not gonna do this and stay here because it's stagnancy. The point is to grow and ascend, and to find someone who can grow and ascend with you. And if this connection here, that feels very star-crossed. It feels soulmatey, twin-flamey, star-crossed, healer energy, student teacher. It's everything in one in this energy and connection. And it's make or break right now. The universe is saying, the countdown has started. What's your final fucking answer? And depending on what they choose, let's say they say, well, I don't want to do this, and then they don't. The universe is going to say, let go, and create reasons and obstacles for this not to work is what's going to fucking happen. within the next few weeks, communicate clearly, choose a new direction. Shut the fuck up. You cannot make it up. Within the next few weeks, I told you the countdown. Within the next few weeks, you better fucking speak up or forever hold your peace. Communicate the shit. If there are words to be said, you better fucking say it now. Now, you'll know if you're the one that needs to communicate, or you'll know if you're the one that's waiting on someone to communicate with you. Now, not everybody's going to resonate with this, but why is this coming full circle again? Hey, we went through this shit a few years ago. Well, the universe is saying, listen, it's a big level up. What the fuck did you learn? Did you learn that you accept better? That you need, that you can't accept crumbs? The universe is saying, did you learn self-love? Then, okay, then you say, I want it all or nothing. Right? It's that feeling of all or nothing. Communication of something has to be had. The clock is ticking. And then it's like, if not, then it's a new direction. You can't make it up. I literally just said that. Choose a new direction. And if you don't, the universe will choose for you. They'll send the tower. What does a tower mean? Divine intervention. And the universe is going to say, hey, you sure? You sure it's what we're going to do? You sure it's what you want? Okay. You're not gonna make this choice. We're gonna make it for you. The cross. I told you that Celtic cross, crossing of the heart. Something with that spirituality. This is about leveling up. This is about awakening. This is about divinity and prayers and believing in magic and miracles. Faith is having to believe in something you cannot see. So there's a test of faith here. It's also going on blind faith. The moon, secret, hidden, illusion, fantasy. And then you have the dog, which basically is loyal, faithful, devoted, but it's friendship. See how the dog's holding a rose? It's a test of loyalty. It's also being extremely, someone's faithful. It's really strong energy. Let's roll into this extended. Again, if you want to purchase it, click on that link below. It's going to be in these special love/oracle readings on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. We're going to be using the sexual tarot magic deck cards as well as a few others. Okay, so bear in mind there are beautiful sexual images on this card. If you love these kinds of cards, go ahead and in the link below, my Patreon link is there. And you can follow me on Patreon where I do erotic tarot readings that are separate from the ones available on my website. What else? Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, xi_missy_xi. Do not be duped by the accounts pretending to be me on both. I only have one account on each, and I do not have backups or second accounts or third accounts. I would never reach out to you for a reading or a session, ever. Ever. You guys come to me. You guys know the drill. All right, I'll see you guys in the extended. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day and night. Love you.